Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to our Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough as the Yellow Turbans. And let's see here, at the end of... Oh, I can't move... Oh, no, I can't move around. At the end of last episode, we had quite a few generals die from old age, and then we had a lot of really good Yellow Turbans enter the recruitment pool. And as it turned out, the Yellow Turban Rebellion, if it's over here, let's see if we can find it. Well, it's still show. There it is. Yellow Turban Rebellion has been destroyed. So all of their characters have dropped into our recruitment pool. Also, it appears that our weapon craftsman or our weapon smith has become fruitful. This is the first of hopefully many exquisite weapons that we've gotten since we've obtained the weapon craftsman over here. You are brought an item wrapped in cloth, a gift from one of the masters of your arsenal. Pulling away its drapery, you find yourself gazing upon a weapon of exquisite craftsmanship. Such an armament, clearly made by one of considerable skill, is an offering you would be foolish not to accept. And then now let's go ahead, I guess, and get into the generals that have died of old age. Li Peixiang. I can't even remember where she was on the campaign map. Handan Zifu was around about... over here, maybe in this army. One of these two armies, I think, was Handan Zifu. And there was another death. Okay, Handan Zifu, Li Peixiang, and Xai Jingming. And I have no idea where he was anymore. Okay, so now let's look at appointments. Yes. Gan Shu. Okay, where's Gan Shu in here? So this is one of the guys that we recruited from the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Look at this dude. He is all decked out. He's 52, so he's a little bit old, although he does look very young for his age. He's obviously taken very good care of his skin. He's got a good weapon here, the Sovereign of Blades. Let's check this out. Plus 10% ranged block chance, own retinue. Looking at his retinue over here that has like no shields, that's kind of wasted on him, I think. And you know what, I'm gonna take that away from you, buddy. You're just no, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get this mundane little axe. Welcome to the faction. He also has a Confucian Sage. Let's check this thing out. +4 public order, cunning, and authority. Ancient sight. Plus 10 satisfaction faction wide if we complete the set. And so the other thing we're missing is the book of documents. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't already have that somewhere. Something happened with the last patch, and down below where it shows you like if you own the items or not, it's completely buggy. It's incredibly buggy. Like right now, it tells us that we don't own the Confucian Sage when I'm hovering over the Confucian Sage, which is equipped by our character here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna remove that. And then we have, plus 15% melee damage from melee infantry, own army. Wow, this is good. This is going somewhere else, I think. So we're going to take that away, too. A few episodes back, I unequipped all the followers, ancillaries, and weapons from pretty much all of our generals across the board. I have not yet gone back in and re-equipped all of them. I really need to. I just haven't done it yet. Looking in here, going back to appointments. So that was Gan Shu. Let's look at Sai Fu. And I think he replaced Handan Zifu. So Sai Fu, where you at? Another healer. And so he comes in with a Jade Snake. This is part of the Builder set. I'm going to take that away from you right away. And then minus 25% fatigue resist for his own army. Gosh, that's really good. That's really good. Professional instructor. I'm gonna take that away though. I'm gonna give it to somebody else, I think. And then for now, you can also have a relatively mundane and crappy weapon. And was that it? Did I choose not to appoint the third person that died? Because it's only saying that I appointed 2 people. Let's look at our weapon that we got from our weapon craftsman. It is a battle axe, granting us a penalty to expertise and increased resolve. Ooh, traits gained. Okay, so Li Peixiang, here we go again. Right before they die, they get negative traits. So she became scarred, but Zhang Yi is philanthropic, and Luxin is fiery. And Beyond Genpei is now loyal. Nifty. Lots of buildings are completed here. Well, let's check that out in a moment. Character developments. People of Virtue. Yeah, look at all these wonderful folks that we can go check out in our court. And we are going to do that because just like the 2 that we did recruit, some of them are pretty good. And they've all got really good equipped ancillaries. So we're going to want to go do that. Yellow Turban Rebellion destroyed. And then we have a rebellion of our own here in Anding. And you know what? Just a real quick course of action. Let's crush this thing. Get them out of here. How dare you rise against your own kind? And he was hit on the collarbone with a blunt staff, and then the pointy end was shoved through his jugular vein. That's not good. That's bad. I hope they had good health care back then. That's a pretty severe wound. Let's take the ransom. Wee bit of money. I don't think the replenishment's gonna do much good for us here. And we got somebody gained a skill point. So instinct. And then what's his retinue like? He's got some cavalry. He's got some bringers of righteousness. Minus 20% corruption, local commandery. 10% campaign movement range, own army. We're going to do that. Also gets 10% speed, own retinue, which is going to help the cavalry. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And then we need to move this guy somewhere else where he will be more effective. And let's go ahead here. It's farmland and a livestock farm. Let's build grain storage. Let's start getting some public order in this settlement so that we can get this army out of here. And you know what? It's so cheap. Can I go for a... Really? Oh, I have to upgrade my settlement now. We have 14,000. I gotta upgrade it again. Okay, I'm gonna spend all my money doing this stupid thing. Okay, there. Now we have no more negative order, or no more negative public order problems, unless, of course... Well, we're getting 8 for military crackdown. So we need to build like another public order building in here. Does the garrison give us public order with yellow turbans? It doesn't. It does with the other factions. So the communal inn does, and it also gives some income from commerce. And as our city level goes up, we get an inherent multiplicative boost to commerce. See, like right now we got 50% income from commerce, and then 50%, 75%, 150%. So if we were to go ahead here and build the communal inn, it gives us public order, 5 satisfaction faction-wide, which never hurts. And so let's go ahead and start building that. Now we've used up all of our money. So I hope there's nothing else I need to spend money on this turn, because I just blew through 14,000 like I was drunk at a blackjack table. Okay, so let's see here. I've never spent that much money gambling. I don't really gamble. I think it's a waste. All right, let's go ahead and go down here. And let's move this guy. What's the quickest way to this city? It still wants to move us through the mountain passage. So let's just start heading that way. I don't like this Ma Chao force back over here. But you know, we have this army right here. Right? We got this army. So I'm just worried that Ma Chao is a slippery devil. He got away from us earlier. How old is he? He's really not that old. He's 44. I'm worried he's going to swing back around this way and attack the Jade Mine. So let's start working to cut him off. We got an 80% ambush chance right here. Let's set up an ambush. This guy moved south. This guy moved south. So we're gonna head down this way, I think, and attack Duchy of Zhang. if we can get through this mountain passage. And then we get this army to fend off Ma Chao, and we got an army right here that's going this way back towards Nanying. Let's go to here and ambush. That way we can replenish without them being able to attack us. They can't attack us anyways because they can't cross the bridge. The city's zone of control goes across the bridge here, but us being hidden might draw other enemies out of the fog of war, like up this way, and then we can counterattack. So being in an ambush stance is definitely beneficial, I believe. And then we have this army here is moving back this way to chase down Gan Ning. We defeated him in battle, but he's also very slippery, and he got away. Okay, so let's move up on him, and then who is this here? Fang Shen. We did have him down over here before, but this army is here, and they've got all their units back. They had a few that were wiped out, and they were waiting a turn or two to come back. They're all very weak. For some odd reason or other, they've got the little shadow people here that indicate that they are replenishing, which I don't understand. But let's see if we can move across the water here, and I want to attack you. Can I go in the water? Okay, now can I attack you? Ha 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 ha! I did it. Okay, so we're right on this guy's tail. They ran away from us, so they don't favor their odds of fighting Fang Shen in battle. So I don't think they're going to come back. I spent that skill point. And we got a matched Jian from that battle, I guess. The completed buildings is now useless because I spent all of our money. But I'm not going to dismiss it quite yet in case we do fight a battle that brings in some money. Let's see. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, darn it. I'm such a dingbat. I spent all of our money. Now I can't recruit these guys. Oh, no. The other Yellow Turban faction, the faction formerly known as Gongdu, might scoop them all up. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, I can't even click on them to, like, go see how good their weapons are. Oh, crud. All right, we need to get ourselves some money so we can check them out and maybe recruit one. We got the rice paddy here. If we switch to a night battle and we delegate this, we'll get some money. We shouldn't lose too much. I might just sack it because that's not really worth enough to recruit anybody. This would be enough to recruit 3 people. We're going to sack. I'm sacking it, and I'm going to withdraw because we need money. I goofed up. But now we're a fair bit depleted, and we can't run away. And this thing is still... No, it's this one here. The rice paddy. So what level is it? Is it all the way down to here? I'm not even sure. I think it's still got the towers. Okay, so we did that. And then... Ah, we got a large city that we could move up and attack right now. They have a squat for a garrison. Let's continue the siege. And let's bring up our reinforcements. I guess we're going to have to force march these guys to get close enough. Alright, this is good. Auto-resolve odds. Let's delegate. This should bring in a pretty penny. Okay, we're up to 4,700. So, what level is this? It's level 6. I'm just gonna occupy it. Just gonna occupy because now we're back up to 6,800, and so if we get like one more little fight, we could recruit up to 7 of those Yellow Turban generals. We could also, you know, we can sell some ancillaries. So we're okay. We got plenty of money to recruit those people. Okay, so Lubu was over here with an army, and the reason we encamped here is because I wasn't sure if he was going to move up with a second stack and threaten us. I'm still not sure if he's going to, but I think we're okay now to move up and take the horse pastures. Do a night battle. We're going to delegate this because it's a very small garrison. I'm hoping we don't take very many casualties. Very good. Only 136, and we can occupy this. And there's Lubu there. I don't think... Okay, in a forced march stance, he can barely get to us. And so I don't think he's going to have any reinforcing stacks that can come up and help him out there. So now let's move up on the animal tamer. What is the fastest way there? How much more movement do I have? All right, so I pretty much stopped right on the money. We're going to go ahead and encamp right here as well. Unless, let me just check. I have a 45% chance of ambush. No, let's encamp there. Okay. We've got a master's leather. Some people have become oathsworn, and a commander is secured. That's Xingdu, way down over here. Okay, I'm not gonna spend any money upgrading this yet. And with this army, let's Is this another weapon craftsman? No, it's a lumberyard. Weapon craftsman is the silly circle thing. That's really strange to me because this looks more like I don't know, a sword and something, and I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. All right. Anyone else who has not moved yet? Yeah, right here. Okay. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, the Emperor's seat. So we got Duchy of Chu. Where did you come from? Oh. So you're Liu Kang, but now you're a duchy. We're not at war with you. So he's got the small garrison, and then he's got all this. Oh, I really want to push up on these guys. Which of these armies is going to be more effective encamped? And I think the answer is going to be this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way up to where we can encamp still. Okay, we've got encampment right here. Oh, man. Do I want to go hit the city, like, right now? These are men of the forest. Do we have the fire arrows? We got the night battle. We don't have fire arrows yet. What about this army? I don't think we have any fire arrows here. We don't have any flaming shot. And we don't have any flaming shot. Huh. Like, I think we could take it, but I want to take it in a way that is relatively easy, if I can. So, we could just move up and ambush in front here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Next turn, if they're still here, I guess we'll lay siege. But our military supplies are not going down with either of these armies. And position like this, we stand a good chance of drawing them out and getting the garrisoned army out of the Emperor seat, or the Emperor area. Okay, so that's pretty much all of our movement. And now let's go look at our court. And let's check these folks out now. We can recruit as many as 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can recruit all of them. I don't think we will. Looking at the traits here, we have honorable, dutiful, and perceptive, which that's all pretty good. Let's check his items. Or can we check his current retinue is garbage. All right, so what would we get here? We would get an Iria, I don't know how you pronounce that, a diviner, and a fairly decent weapon. So, Qian Fanglin, welcome to the fold. Let's check out Yi Xi. He's stubborn, so he's unbreakable. He's got an authority penalty from that. But then he picks up a little bit of authority here. He's got a fair amount of resolve. This guy's got a lot of resolve. Superstitious, so he may randomly trigger superstitious events. Lovely. He's also honorable. This guy is just like stacked to the brim with resolve. Every one of his abilities has resolve, and a few of them have +6. Let's check out his gear. Book of Documents. Yeah, that's not bad. A Forge Master, 15% income from industry. So we might be able to throw that onto our General of Heaven, possibly. He's got the Black Stallion. Okay, welcome aboard. Let's check out Huai Liang. He's got Brilliant. That's already a huge boon in my book. You get the Imperial Bow, an Inspector, and, Brown Horse. Fine. And Ji Daegong. Fiery, Cunning, increased chance of ambush, own army. Minus 15% retinue upkeep, and he's a veteran. +10 melee evasion for him. He's got a fair amount of expertise. No, not really. Let's check his gear. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's okay. All right, we'll grab this guy. And then if I were to recruit either of these two, it's really more for the weapons. She's really not that bad as an administrator. +5% income from all sources, +10% income from commerce, silk, and spice. I mean, it's not that bad, but I think I'm going to pass. And she didn't have any equipment now. Honorable. Man, they picked up a lot of honorable. They must have released a lot of enemies after battle. Nah, he's no good either. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Let's go check out our newest characters, if I can remember who they are. Hopefully they just landed down here at the bottom. Okay, is this a set item at all? No, it's not. Nee. I'm going to take that from you. I'm going to take your sword away, too. Okay, that's him. Is this a set item? It is. Ancient Sight. So authority, satisfaction, public order. Please be good. Satisfaction, faction-wide. Who cares? Like, we got so much... Yellow Turbans have so much help with their faction-wide satisfaction. It's ridiculous, I think. Let's go ahead and take that from you, though. And next on the list, People's Justice. Yeah, I'll take it. Imperial Bow, Celestial Fury. This goes with the robe of the Omen Maker, which, like, we can't even wear. But I'm going to steal that from you. Vital Spirit. +5, replenishment, own army. The 10 expertise, resolve, and cunning though. Wow, that's good. That seems like it might be like a unique item. Yeah, unique, picked up by a faction somewhere along the way. So how on earth he ended up with it, I'll never know. Take your horse too. All right, for good measure. When I go back through and I re-equip all the ancillaries and whatnot, I'll spend a little bit more time on giving them out in a way that makes a lot of sense. Okay. For now, well, let's go check out Luke Swan here. Yeah, he's okay. And then who is our other Lord of Virtue? That would have to be this army. +4 public order faction wide. Is that really what I gave this guy? What is our public order currently sitting at? -2. You know, I wish there was a way to sort by not the public order itself, but by the rate of change. Okay, so we got lots of public order, positive public order everywhere. It really leads you to believe that we could bump our taxes up. In fact, I think our taxes are at a reduced level currently. So Xindu, we could improve our public order here. That's a temple. A remote safe house. Is this the yeah, it's the unique building. More research rate. We could always give them a tax exemption. They're not really pulling in that much money, and they're not really using up that much food. They're not huge contributors on the food. And so we have 670% reform rate, and if I turn this off, it's still 670. So that has the tax exemption has nothing to do with the research rate here. We got -12 public order from faction support, so in a few turns that will improve. Okay, now where's our next first city? That was Xindu. Let's look at Huang Shao. We need just a wee bit of public order in here. I'm gonna go with the communal inn. Yingchuan is at +10. Taiwan is neutral, but they're bringing in a fair amount of money, so I don't want to turn theirs off. But we do need more public order in here. And we were also waiting on someone to pop in here so we could upgrade our copper mines. So are they all ready now? Okay, so all right, that guy, and then he seems good. They get along. And then we want to throw that administrator back in here, which I have no idea who it is anymore. Well, would you look at that? -22% construction cost. That works really well for me. And he's high level, so he appears kind of in the top of the list here. So Jean Xian, you're gonna go in there and oh yeah, you know who it was? It was the guy with the builder. That's how it's easy to find him. All right, where is Jean Xian? Is he up here now? He is. We want to get this guy with the builder. It was, you know what? It was Kwai Chuo. So, okay, I shouldn't have thrown him in here. I'm going to dismiss this guy. Dismiss. And let's see if we can find. Oh, it takes a turn. Yeah, now I can't put Kwai Cho in. Ah, darn it. Well, it takes effect immediately, so that's fine. All right. Yeah, I'm a bit brainless. I'm not playing perfectly right now, but you know what? It's okay. It's not really going to hurt us. And, okay, so this is where we have some potential action, and possibly up here where Lu Bu is at, we are, like, zeroing in on their last few settlements here, and then we can move over this way to take this stuff. I had intended previously to give, like, this big chunk of land over to Shi Xiaozhu, but... You know, our corruption is only at minus 24%. And so we're pulling in a lot of food and stuff over here. So maybe I'll just keep it. I don't know. Okay, so Kingdom of Wu did not come out and challenge us. Down over here. Duchy of Zhang would like peace? Absolutely not. Ooh, they went into an ambush at Nanyang. So I think they may have discovered our ambush. We'll find out. Ooh, faction succession. Liu Kong has been succeeded by Cao Ong. Wow, somebody from Cao Cao's family is still plugging along. Okay. Zhang Anzhen signed a peace treaty with Duchy of Chu. Where is she? Is she going to be on the west somewhere? She got to be in this fog of war. Somewhere. Okay. It's fine. Kingdom of Ba vassalized Gan Li. So there's another smaller faction over here that we don't have eyes on yet. And we got energetic versus quiet. Relationship deepens greatly between Lu Xuan and Gu Gong. So I would just have to pick this. You know, I'm just going to ignore this silliness. Character ranks gained. Let's go look at Pan Hui. 10% campaign movement range, own army, and increased speed for his own retinue. I like that. That's what we're going to pick. Luke Swan is energetic. We've gotten an eavesdropper and a couple pieces of general's armor. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade that one, and we will upgrade this one. The rebellion has come forth to lay siege. We got 2,000. They got 1,000. I'm going to withdraw just in the off chance that they win. And I'm going to pull back to here and replenish, and then I'll push out and wipe the rebellion. Okay, over here we look okay. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Anybody interesting for a court? You look new. No, you're not new. You're the same person that was in there before. Okay, we are still not at war with this guy. So we can push up and we can try to lay siege here. How come it didn't tell me about this guy's level? Character rank gained over here. Would have been useful. Guerrilla deployment. That could be handy for taking to the walls really fast. Unit morale, own retinue, character experience. Melee evasion for own infantry, for own retinue. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got quite a few skill points to go here. I don't think he needs either of these top left two. And I don't know that he's ever going to really be an administrator of any sorts. Ranged armor piercing damage, ranged damage. Yeah, this is not going to be any use for him. Unit morale, own retinue. Let's go with the guerrilla deployment. And okay, so I think we're going to come up and we're going to lay siege. Minus 30% ammunition for all units. Cha-ching. Army, plus 15% ammunition for all units, 20% bonus. Retinue, increased ammunition, armor, guerrilla deployment. And right here, I'm just trying to see if there's somebody that's better to lead the siege. We got lots of increased military supplies. Some of it's only in enemy territory, though, I think. Okay, let's check this guy out now. We get lots of increased ammunition. Wow, we got two people that are brilliant. They're going to have no ammunition. Like, their archers are going to run out of ammo so fast. So they're really not going to be able to damage us that much. And we have increased ammunition for our own retinue. Ranged armor piercing damage, ranged damage. That's with these men of the forest. So yeah, okay, you know what? I think we're gonna push up. We're gonna take the Emperor's seat. We're gonna fight the battle, and we're just gonna do it and get it done. We are going to bring our other army as reinforcements. He will move up and encamp. Now in here, that's for the builder. Wow, we could get 10% character experience for everybody in this commandery. Like, wherever we go. These formations never seem to work for our units. I have no idea what that's all about. Robe of the Omen Maker. We cannot equip with our faction. We got 2 of them. Lovely. So where in here is the one that boosts our ranged damage? Charge bonus, own army. Yeah, that's pretty good. Heavenly Flight, here you are. So we need the Tycoon and the Jade Archer. So we're going to equip the Jade Archer, and then in here we just need to go after the Tycoon. Okay, and I'm pretty sure these are applied instantly. So we've already got a nice 25% range damage to our own army. And then that's only going to affect this guy's retinue, but then he also has in here an increased range damage. So we're up to 35% range damage on these units. And we got lots of extra ammunition and stuff. So we're going to be able to just knock down the walls on this settlement with our artillery and stuff very easily. Let's get this going. We're not going to fight the night battle. I think we're good to do this. Big battle. Here we go. And this is our court army, as was suggested by somebody a couple episodes back, it would be really cool to take our two armies that are led by almost entirely by our court and have them take the emperor's seat from Kingdom of Wu. So it took us a few episodes to get here, but we're gonna get it done. And this is probably gonna eat up the rest of the video time too, because this is gonna be a big battle. They don't even have walls. How did I miss that on the campaign map? It's the Emperor's Seat. It doesn't even have walls. Oh my goodness. Like, I was just so used to every settlement having walls at this stage of the campaign. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is just going to be a slaughter. Our reinforcements are coming on right behind us. I thought it had walls. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. This is going to be beautiful. Let's set our generals. Whoops. Set our generals there. Our Yellow Turban warriors, front line. The Venerable Wu. Let's hide them in the bushes. These trees are not providing very consistent cover. And we got a unit of Channers. I'm going to hide them in the trees too. And then our Men of the Forest. Our Men of the Forest will just hang back. They do a ton of damage, range damage. We get so much range damage on this army. You guys are just all holed up in here, huh? Okay, I'm going to knock out the towers. It really shouldn't take too many artillery shots with all the increased range damage that we have. Like, really all we have to do is hit, and they'll go down in probably 2 volleys. But all of our artillery missed in spectacular fashion. That was awesome. Okay, our artillery can't seem to hit this tower. Oh, good grief. Is artillery now useless? There we go. Got that one down. We still can't hit this tower over here, so let's stop firing. We got more artillery to bring up, also without flaming shot. We'll just bring it up to there. Bringers of Righteousness. Now let's cover this side with them. That should be everybody moving. Yeah. Okay, now let's turn our attention back in here. Well, we have a ton of artillery, but it's only this retinue that does the increased damage, right? Let's aim at this tower and that tower. We can knock out a bunch of towers. Then with our archers, we outrange all the defenders, and we got a lot of missile fire. Some of the towers are just completely impossible to hit. It's just not connecting. Alright, let's move this artillery over here then. Like, look at that. 0% damage. 0% damage. That is stupid. Okay, like I'm fine if they're a little bit less accurate and maybe they don't hit with all four, you know, individual projectiles, but like we launched 3 or 4 volleys at this thing and we had 2 trebs launching 2 or 3 volleys at this one and they're at 0%. Why do game companies do that kind of stuff? They completely overcorrect. It's frustrating. Okay, these trebs have made it forward now, so let's push up with these ones. Okay. Do. And then look at these ding-dongs over here. Look at this. It's like a ballet of trebuchets. They're all twirling and triple axle jumps, whatever. Oh, good grief. Okay, let's try from this angle now. Okay, can we kill this tower? Just one volley. Can you hit the darn thing? Looking for damage here. Swing and a miss. There we go. Come on. Can you hit it? 38% damage. They finally hit the stupid thing. Okay, you take it out too. Boom. Down it goes. Awesome. Okay, let's knock out this tower over there if we can. And then let's take these trebs and just angle them this way because I want to knock out all these towers. Okay, we've got 2 trebs flinging shot back this way. A direct hit. Awesome. Let's hit the one in the back there. Like all the shots hit. I think it was 1 volley from 1 treb that took that thing out. All right, let's aim 3 trebs right over here. Okay, 3 trebs ought to do it. Okay, that tower's down. You get any more towers tucked away in there? No. You better not still be firing. Okay, good. Okay, let's see here. 3 trebs, each fired at least 1 volley by now. 0% damage. There you go. Good. Let's aim at this one now. And let's aim at that one. Yeah, we knock away all these towers, and then we can move up with our archer units and overwhelm their defenders and whatnot. And all their defenders, all their missile units have a huge penalty to their ammunition. So I think we can weather the storm of them firing at us for a wee bit because they won't be able to do it for very long. But we do need to be able to stand in range of in missile range, and I don't want to take the damage from the towers. Okay, what's the deal with this one in the back? Are we just not hitting it? Come on. Okay, let's aim for this one instead, because this is another invulnerable tower. And let's aim at this one way in the back there. Okay, that tower's down. Okay, maybe these two can hit this one and finish it off. See, and this is a part of the game, you know, where it would make sense to just kind of speed it up. But the fact is some of the trebs just are not hitting. And if I speed it up, I'll go through all my trebuchet ammo, and like all the towers will still be sitting there. How stupid would that be? Okay, nobody can hit this one. What about this one back here? Have we hit it yet? Okay, a couple of those look like they hit. There we go. Good. Okay, hit that one. Hit that one. And fire into the Xian sword guards over there. Because once the towers are gone, we can use our trebuchets to start clearing out some of their units that have shields. Okay, another tower down. Looks like we got a hit back there. Come on. None of that connected. Okay, let's redirect these ones onto the Xian sword guards, and this third one here onto the protectors of heaven. These two can waste their ammo. Okay, good. We finally got all the towers back there. And I think we can ignore those towers. So these three, stop firing. These three hitting the Xian sword guards. Okay. And so now I think we can speed it up a little bit. They're also hitting the general units and stuff. They got a very wide area of effect because they're so inaccurate. That's okay. It's working out in our favor. We're doing a lot of damage in here. Okay, Xian sword guards cavalry group is pretty depleted. Let's go after the Xian cavalry captain, and we'll redirect this one onto the Xian cavalry captain, and this one can hit the protectors of heaven. So we're gonna do some more damage over here and here, and then I think we're pretty good to bring up our missile units. Let's start with the bringers of righteousness because we can move them up relatively close. We'll deploy them on the side of this thing, and that will protect their flank a little bit. And we can bring our reclaimers out to there. Okay, are all of our trebs out of ammo? They are. Okay, let's push up to about here. And we want to wipe out the defenders. Okay, but first, let's get into our special stance. And we'll shoot the defenders. Am I not close enough? Come on. Can you shoot them? Okay, a little bit closer. Now they shoot them. Okay, shoot the defenders, you dingalings. Oh, the defenders run away. Shoot the protectors. Shoot whatever you want. It doesn't even matter. Okay, they have completely abandoned this position, so let's move up to here. And I don't know, this is kind of awkward. And let's get our men of the forest coming up also. Are we taking fire from the defenders? Okay, let's pull this unit back. Let's get these three into their special stance. Let's put this one over here. Okay, looks good. How come it's not showing us? Oh, it's this unit right here, Archer Militia. So their ammunition's going down really fast, and they're really not doing much damage to us. Although it would make sense, I think, to maybe put this unit here. And put this unit there. This unit here. And this unit here. Who's firing? Why are you firing? Stop it. Alright, where's our channers? Let's bring up some channers. And let's get our Venerable Wu up here a little bit too. Okay, now they're firing at the reclaimers. That's better. It looks like it's still Archer Militia, and we'll weather that storm. Alright, can we shoot the general here? Okay, I've clicked on him several times. Let's knock out these generals. It's a lot of missile fire for them. And these Jian sword guards are taking a lot of incidental fire, neighboring fire. So they're starting to break. Okay, stop firing with the Men of the Forest. Oh, our guys are throwing torches. They've lit the settlement on fire. They've lit the settlement on fire. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, these guys are getting hit by the Defenders of Earth. Let's pull back. Yeah, let's pull back with all these guys. Let's move up here. Let's let our reclaimers take the defender fire. Okay. And where is our Venerable Wu, which caused fear? And a unit of Chanters. Let's bring these guys. Okay, we'll let our defenders shoot the reclaimers, because it's a fairly large unit and they're shielded and whatnot. So I'm hoping they don't do too much damage. They're doing pretty hefty damage, actually. Let's return some fire there, there, and there. Okay, yeah, so we'll come back with these guys. And we're going to charge into combat with our Venerable Wu and Chanters. In just a moment. Let's go ahead and shoot the Protectors of Heaven with 2 missile units. Alright, here it comes. We're going to charge in here. Fear causing. And buffed by the Chanters. We should just rip right through these guys. There they go. They've already broken. We're going to push our advantage onto the Jian sword guards. We're going to stop firing with these guys and... Okay, stop firing with all of our missiles. Stop it. Stop it. These guys are going to break in seconds here. Okay, now we're going to go up and hit the Protectors of Heaven. Why are my missile units still firing? God, I told you guys to stop. Stop. Why are they still firing? They shouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, we've broken the next unit in line here. Let's keep pushing forward. We're taking lots of damage now, though, from their missile units. Okay, we need to get up here on these guys. We're just going to suicide these guys through the lines. There we go. We've broken the next stuff here. This is probably not the best way to do it, but it's going to be fun. We still have one unit of Chanters that we didn't bring up. Okay, we got Jian, Cavalry Captain. And the other thing, too, is all of the missile units of the AI, they're going to waste their ammunition on this stuff, so kind of okay with it. Okay, let's come up this way. And then let's swing over here. Got our cavalry moving. How these guys doing? We winning? We've taken a lot of damage. We could really use some extra warriors up there. Send a unit of yellow turban warriors. All right, now's our chance. We get a nice charge right into the back of the Xi militia as they're coming over here to reinforce. Then we're in. And right now, while the tower is busy firing at our white wave units, I'm going to send our generals in. I got some more defenders shooting our reclaimers here. Let's rearrange the furniture. All right, let's go charge into something there. There we go. This is going to finish all of this combat back here. We got Protectors of Heaven coming now. We must shoot them. Is this a barrier? Oh, so they can't even walk through here. Like, this unit needs to walk all the way around to get over here. They dropped that barrier. Everything in here just broke. Okay, let's go get on the Protectors of Heaven with our infantry here. And all of our cavalry units are just fine to sit. Let's shoot the Protectors of Heaven some more with our Bringers of Righteousness. Still have all this stuff back there. Let's try to keep the cav out of this. Let's go crush the barricade. That'll get us back over here. Okay, we are fighting the good fight in here. Let's pull back with our Chanters. They don't need to be in the fight to provide their buff. Let's pull back with the Venerable Wu. Okay, and they're starting to abandon their positions over here, so let's march forward. That the Defenders of Earth, so we still have Protectors of Heaven. We can shoot them. We got through the barrier. We have. So now we can come take the capture point. Okay, now the AI has to defend these points over here because we're coming up with our units. And our shielded horsemen are going to take the towers over there. And we might be able to get them through here somehow. These are protectors of heaven. Those are defenders of earth shooting into here. This is Yellow Turban warriors. I don't care if they take a ton of damage. Okay, we got this tower. Let's charge into these guys. Jian Sword Guard. Let's toggle our mount. And with these two horseman units, let's go get the defenders. And let's watch our generals charge here on the protectors of heaven. 3 general retinues charging in on foot as the city burns in the background from the onslaught of the Yellow Turbans. These guys are trying to run. We're going to go collapse on the defenders of the earth. That's going to help us take the tower as well. As it turns out, we probably could have kept our generals on their horsemen because these guys turned their backs to us. Let's reinforce the combat over here. This stuff is all now starting to break. These guys are breaking. Nobody better die in here. Yep, they're shattered. We've got this tower. We're no longer taking tower fire, and that is the victory. Let's admire our handiwork. The righteousness of the people descends upon the city, bringing prosperity and joy wherever they go. Look at this place. All right.
War has long ravaged your lands, taking its toll on your people. Languishing under the oppression of fear can only last so long. The people, having tasted the sweetness of freedom before...
Oh, this looks bad for them. Looks bad for them. Let's occupy. No longer Emperor. Kingdom of Wu. Ouch. We just knocked him down a few pegs. Emperor seat captured. We have got a ton of money, so I'm not going to waste any time upgrading this thing. Okay, good. And we still have a lot of money. Now we should be able to come over here, and it's Huang Shao needs to become the administrator. Where are you hiding? He's got the builder, which increases or decreases construction time. There you are. -2 construction time. Before it only took 1 turn. In any case, we want the one that reduces corruption by 4% faction-wide. Let's look at Huang Shao. Huang Shao's current corruption is extremely low, so that's a bad example. 24%. Is that like where we're at? Okay, 24% corruption. So our income per turn is 14,000. And look at our taxes. We're at a low tax level. But now, when we build this, I'm just going to instant upgrade. So we're at 15,000 per turn right now. I'm going to spend 2,000 and then another 1,500. Boom, we got 2,000 back per turn. And then our base corruption, is it 20% now? Is that the way this works? Yeah, it's 20%. All right, so now we're down to 20% corruption in a lot of our cities. And so even without applying the administrators, we're doing really good with corruption management. I think it's pretty darn steady. We got a good source of income coming. And if I were to go ahead and like boost it, 23,000 per turn, come on, that's crazy. I'm gonna keep the taxes a little bit lower though for the public order nonsense for right now. Sorting by public order. Huang Shao, where is this? Like, why is this so high? This is the thing we just took. 39 local characters. That would do it. Peng Chang. Peng Chang is back over here. Why is this so high? Buildings, taxation, learnings, people in power. We could even get rid of this remote safe house now. Our income here is terrible. We really should be building it up. I'm going to wait, though. I'm going to wait. I just want to see overall, like, what's our public orders sitting at? Because I'd like to set our taxes back. Yang Zhao could use some more public order. They're going to get that right now. Well, soon. Chang'an, negative public order. What do I want to get rid of in here? Population growth? No, we want the population growth. We got 4 million to go. Even at 25,000 per turn, it's going to take forever. Maybe this income from commerce. And we put public order instead. Or maybe it just doesn't really matter if we get rebellions over here. I don't know. And then Anding is another one, which we are building public order there as well. So, okay. Let's go ahead and spend our skill point and go through some of the abilities over here. Kuai Chao, local leader. Ooh. So we can do research rate. Yeah. Huh. Let's do research rate. We got so much research rate, 680%. So we got 1 turn left on this, and then we'll go down and get this, and it's still at 3 turns. Maybe if we get 20% more research rate, it will drop to 2 turns on these final ones here. But these are 2 turns. Darn. Still can't get them down to 1 turn. In any case, we are almost ready to get rid of all of our research rate buildings throughout our territory. And there's not a whole lot of them in the newly acquired stuff, but that's going to free up some building slots back here. And that's probably about the time I'll go through and start managing our settlements a little bit better, because I'll be able to probably turn the taxes up high. We'll have tons of money, absolutely tons of money, and we'll be able to build stuff pretty quickly. Now, let's go ahead and find a nice course of action here, because the episode is a little long. So if we can set up a battle screen, we can end the episode and come back in the next one. There's Lu Bu taking attrition. And this is where we're going to end this one, folks. Let me know if you enjoyed it with comments or thumbs up. When we come back to the next one, we'll take this. Hopefully we can fight Lu Bu. We can certainly get these 2 territories in the north, I believe. Check out the rest of the channel. Subscribe if you have not already. And thank you so much once again for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good afternoon and take care.